Hey, what's up? It's Monday, January 20th. It is Inauguration Day, guys, and we have had the craziest volatility over the weekend. We had two meme coins come out from the Trump organization, both Trump and Melania, doing amazing things for the price of Solana and also other alts. But also, it's draining a lot of liquidity from the rest of everything else. So let's get on into the analysis here and see what's going to happen over the next 24 hours, or at least speculate on it, right? So let's get into the charts, guys. Bitcoin set new all-time highs this morning at $109,000, wicked all the way up there, has come back down to 106,000 currently, which is absolutely crazy. Let's look at the liquidation heat maps to see why. I do think we had some serious short liquidity above the price around 109,000, and we still do right now, actually. Craziest amount of liquidity I've ever seen on this chart, guys. So much short liquidity at 109,000 right now. Would not be surprised if we absolutely skyrocket up to it. However, we have a lot of longs sitting at $100,000 as well that absolutely could draw the price down to it to get liquidations going, with a price to the upside coming very, very shortly afterwards. Let's look at a higher time frame here to see if I'm missing anything. Now, it looks like most of the liquidity is right around, about $99,000 and as high as $110,000, guys, maybe even higher up to $112,000. And we are going to probably rocket up from here. I don't see the price of Bitcoin coming down much further than maybe 99 on its way back up to 110. Ethereum has had a wild 48 hours. We were up as high as 3,540, dropped all the way down to 3124, and currently sit at the price of 3364. No crazy wicks here today, guys. Not as of yet, and we're going to see what happens. We're up almost 5% on this, and I would love to see us get back above the line at about $3,500 to get higher than this last sort of lower high that we've set. We haven't made a lower low, so we are sort of making a triangle here, or a wedge formation in this regard here, and I would love to see us break out. The breakout point would be about 35.27, guys, and if we can break out of that, we can ascend higher. And just to look at where this could go, I did measure the flagpole on this last move up and then recreated it here with a possible jump out point. If we came back down first and then bounced out and did finally get out of this range, we could send all the way up to about $5,700, which is absolutely a price target for me personally, as I will be starting to sell some Ethereum at that point. Getting into XRP, guys, we're up 12.27% today. This is the biggest mover on the day so far. We did come down significantly yesterday, which is why we've seen a bounce to the upside today. We came from the current price at about 330 down to a price of 282, and then back up within the last 24 to 48 hours, and it has been a lot of volatility. And I'm actually trading this range, guys, pretty heavily alongside BNB in a concentrated liquidity position, making tons of fees on the price of XRP and BNB. Speaking of BNB, guys, though we've seen a lot of volatility over the last 24 to 48 hours, we went all the way down about 6.5%, currently down about 4.5% on the price of BNB. I do think, guys, that we're bouncing off the low end of this range here, and if everything starts to go up, we will definitely break out of this range around $725. Looking at the price of Sol, guys, Sol was absolutely insane, and the story behind that was the Trump and Melania meme coins. Trump launched right about here, guys, and the price of Solana absolutely rocketed. We saw a move of, let's see this, 23% to the upside initially, with a complete peak around 35% to the upside for the price of Solana, peaking out at 295, which is a new all-time high for Solana. And then the price of Trump started to drop, as most meme coins do in the first 48 hours, guys. And also with the launch of the Melania token, which took some of the wind out of the sales of the Trump token. And we saw Solana drop back down to $230, and then currently sitting right now at about $257. Would love to see this continue to the upside, at least get back up above all-time highs, sitting at about $263. And for better or worse, guys, I'm farming this range from about $258 278 to 271 in concentrated liquidity and is making absolutely insane fees for me. I do have a little bit of liquidity below this as well, just to pick up some of this downward momentum that we've got for the price of Solana. Getting into the SWI network, guys, we actually had a pretty significant dump on this. We saw price go all the way up to 512 just about 24 hours ago, and then we had a drop overnight very far down. Actually got all the way down to about $4.30, bounced back up to the price of 485 and currently sitting at about 460. I do think this is going to go to the upside again, guys, though whale money flow seems to be going sideways on this. We have had a dip out, and that's why I think we had this downward capitulation. However, if we see some whale money come back into SWI, guys, this will absolutely rocket. And speaking of, I do want to get into this list over here on CoinGecko. CoinGecko just launched a list of American-made cryptos with anticipation of Trump possibly having no income or no capital gains taxes on the price of these tokens. Anything that's made in the USA. XRP obviously leading the top of that list, but Solana, USDC, Avalanche, Stellar Lumens, and SWI rounding out the top of this list, guys. And SWI being my biggest bag in the potential rise in this cycle, guys. I do think it's kind of the darling of this cycle, possibly the Solana of this cycle. So let's see if we can get much higher prices on this with SWI going up, but also being one of those tokens that is absolutely built in the USA with a foundation located inside the continental United States. Others on this list that are interesting, we have Hedera, Uniswap, Aptos, Ondo. Ondo being one of the largest real-world asset platforms, which is partnering with BlackRock to get their BUIDL platform up and going on the Ethereum network. Pudgy Penguins is actually based in the US, which is fun to see. So a meme coin here beyond that of Trump, and also the Melania token and World Liberty Fi, which is currently locked to retail investors. It was pre-sold to institutional investors via whitelist, guys. And when this goes to open market, I do think this is going to absolutely moon. With that, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more content just like this. Happy inauguration, guys. Have a great day. Stay safe, and God bless.